All right, hello. We are going to be talking about all of the things that we have done in Unit 1. So Unit 1, in your reading and grammar notebook, right here, is all of the things we've talked about. So if you open up your grammar notebook, let's talk about them. You have nouns, next page verbs, the next page adjectives, the next page adverbs, the next page nouns, the next page regular plural nouns, and then irregular plural nouns. So after the irregular plural nouns, we're going to turn the page, a new page. We're going to be writing Unit 1 review at the top. If you need to see my book, just wait a second. We'll do that in just a moment. We're going to review everything we did in Unit 1, and I will help you get your notes ready so that you can use them on the test on Friday. So let's pull up our slideshow. Make it bigger. And close that. Go here. And we'll start. Okay. Go back. A noun is a person, place, or thing. What are some examples of nouns? If you go back in your book, turn your book. A noun is a person, place, or thing. Lift up under the flap. You see mom, dad, grandma, friend, teacher, coach, Mrs. M. If you lift up the places, we've got school, playground, bedroom, Wahoo's, Caldwell, Nampa, Middleton, Idaho, backyards. If we pick up things, we have all kinds of things. Turtles, dogs, chickens, pen, pencil, bike, Chromebook, Band-Aid, scooter, Hatchimals, Transformers, and books. So we have all of those for a noun. Okay, the next one is a verb. A verb is a word that shows the action in a sentence, the doing part. What are some examples of action verbs? So if you'll turn to verbs, some verbs in your house, we wrote sleeping and talking, barking, eating, swimming, skip, writing, watch. Those are all action verbs. And we have some examples of how the dog carried, and we ate, and I picked, and I camped. So that's all of the things we have under verbs. Okay. An adjective is a word that describes a noun. What are some examples of adjectives? So if you turn to your adjectives page, it talks about how many, it looks like, it feels like, it sounds like, it tastes like. And so we have some examples. The puppy is small and cute. That just describes the puppy. The chocolate donuts. The donuts are chocolate, and there's a dozen. Bedroom, my messy bedroom. So those both describe the bedroom. An adverb is a word that describes a verb. So it's helping us describe the kind of action it was. So if you look at your adverbs, how often, when, where. You sang, how'd you sing? Quietly. We studied, when did you study? Daily. We're eating when? Right now. We're eating where? We're watching right here. We're eating right here. So you have that in your notebook as well. The next one is a pronoun. A pronoun is a word that replaces a noun. So we can say the pronouns me, he, she, him, her, they, them, we, our, us, I, you, it, that, is. We wrote down a big list. So those are all words that we can replace. So if somebody's name is Jack, we can replace that name with he or him. If you have a shell, you can replace that with it. Okay. Then we have regular plural nouns. So that's just a noun that's more than one person, more than one place, or more than one thing. We often add S or ES, or we drop the Y, make it IES, or we leave it the way it is, or we change it to VES if it ends with F or E. So we change it. All right. Then We had irregular. Some plural nouns are irregular and don't follow the rules, meaning we don't just add an S or an ES, we completely change it. So we had some examples. A tooth turns to teeth, and a goose into geese, person into people, child into children. Okay? All right. What part of speech, noun, verb, adjective, adverb, or pronoun, are the underlined words? He wants to buy a new bike. All right. What I want you to do is turn the page right behind irregular plural nouns, and we're going to write this sentence down. Capital H, he wants to buy a new bike, period. I'm going to underline some of the words, not all of them. Okay? All right. So get that written down. If you need to, push pause. And we're going to go to the next one. What part of speech, noun, verb, adjective, adverb, or pronoun, are the underlined words? All I want you to do is skip a few lines and write this sentence down. Mandy quickly ate her warm cookie. And we're underlining quickly, her, and warm. Okay, if you need some more time, go ahead and push pause right now so that you can get that written down, because I'm going to go to the next slide and you want to make sure you have everything written down. So go ahead and push pause. Mom took the tired baby upstairs. We're going to copy that sentence down. Mom took the tired baby upstairs. We're going to underline took, and we're going to underline tired, and we're going to underline upstairs. Okay, go ahead and push pause if you need to. All right. Now, we're going to be doing plural form. So we need to have, so we'll write the title, Plural Form. Okay? And I'm going to make some, I'm just going to write baby, lunch, glass, book, and child. And if you want to wait till I show you my book, you can wait till I show you my book. All right. Can a word have more than one part of speech? Camden jumped in the mud puddle. The floor is covered in mud. So he jumped in a puddle. What kind of puddle? A mud puddle. That's an adjective. The floor is covered in mud. Mud is describing how it's covered. So it's an adverb in that sentence. It's describing the mud. All right, so that is it. That's the last page. So let me get the camera, and we will look in my notebook and get everything written down. All right, so I'm going to go ahead and let you pause right here and make sure your page looks like my page. All right, ready? 1, 2, 3, pause. All right. So if you're back, that means you have all of this written down. We have Unit 1 review. Number 1, he wants to buy a new bike. He wants buy new bike are all underlined. We're going to talk about what part of speech each of them are. So above the word he, what part of speech is that? It is a Pronoun. PN stands for pronoun. He wants. Wants is his verb. It's his action verb. And this is also our subject noun, isn't it? Okay. To buy. Is that another doing? Another verb in there. A new bike. Bike is a noun, and adjective is telling us what kind of bike. Adjective. Okay, go ahead and copy those down. Push pause if you need to. Number 2, Mandy quickly ate her warm cookie. Make sure you have that written down. And we have quickly, her, and warm. Quickly. Quickly is describing how they ate. So that means that's an adverb. Adverb. Her warm cookie. Her is 2 things, right? It's telling us who it belongs to, but it's also a pronoun. And warm is describing the cookie. That's an adjective. So sometimes we can have more than one part of speech. We're just going to mark the one. Number 3, Mom took the tired baby upstairs. What did Mom do? Mom took, so that's a verb. What did she take? The baby. What kind of baby? A tired baby. Where'd she take the baby? Upstairs. That's an adverb. All right, make sure you have all of these marked. You can have it during the test, so you'll want to have that done. Okay, the plural form of baby. Well, I know if it ends with a Y, I look at the letter before it. If it's a consonant, I drop that Y and make it an IES. That is a consonant, so I say babies, B-A-B-I-E-S. Drop the Y, add IES. Lunch ends with CH, so I know that I add ES. Lunches. Glass, it ends with S. We're going to make it glasses, add ES. Book, more than one book, just add an S. Books. You see a child, you see many children. All right, so we are set. We are done with this page. So I want you to go ahead, take your time, and get all of this copied in your book, because Friday when we take this test, or I should say Thursday when we take this test, but you can take it Friday as well, you can use this to get all of your answers if you need it. So go ahead and push pause and get all that written down. Okay. If you didn't get that written down, you're going to want to, what we call rewind. You're going to need to go back, slide the little video back so you can get it all written down in your book. All right, guys, that is it for grammar today. So now you need to head over to spelling to see your spelling list and to get started on your Spelling City assignments. We're on list 7 this week. All right, so I will be watching for your assignments to start coming in on Spelling City. And if you have any questions, please let me know. Thank you.